Hello everybody, welcome back to Disco Elysium. I took a small hiatus from this game. Crap, what am I supposed to be doing?
It's
Talk to
you
him?
again. What is it?
Alright, I'm going back now. Oh, wait, I think I need to go talk to her again. Okay. Okay, we're good. Okay. I still don't understand why I need to... Okay.
It's always good to see you.
Something in her demeanor has changed. She's tired, consigned to her fate, to being here with you and what's to come.
I understand.
Just like that. No resistance. Her shoulders are slouched, her feet long and straight.
I knew there was a chance you'd get them to tell you. It's what you do. You're the police. For what it's worth, I'm sorry for wasting...
This is good. Clear the air first, between you two. Then move on to... Is it? Something is off here.
Okay.
Shh. I can't hear what she's saying.
If you knew we would find out eventually, why did you waste our time?
Because of the Hardys. I couldn't just dispense with them. They were only trying to help me. All the shit I'd gotten into.
That's not a good
You're
enough
right.
reason.
There's more. You
Oh?
answer to the coalition government, and by extension, the moral intern.
Briefly glancing over her shoulder to the sea, as she's done time and time again. A grand expanse of water reaches over the bay and to the horizon. Grey and pale violet in the morning light. The pale, the Muindi Isola, the Occident, and then Oranje, the old world.
You share a database with them. You send people to their courts. Just business. But bad business for some people in the moral intern. If I show up in your records, officer, they will find me. They will...
What happens if they do?
They will kill me, sir. If you file my name, take me in for questioning, enter me into the moral intern mill, well, then I'm fucked. For nothing. This murder didn't have anything to do with me.
Fucked. People after her? Moral intern people? This isn't Orionese lit. Actually, this murder did have a little to do with her.
I
I did. I also had a side job selling insurance that I was really good at. Got picked up by a bank. Competitive intelligence, they called it.
okay.
After that, I sort of, transitioned out of the whole culture scene. It's not nice, but it's not illegal. Not here.
What exactly did
Industrial espionage. I joined a business collective with the intention of betraying them. I did my job well enough to be asked to do it again, with a bigger company. The kind you really, really don't fuck with.
I need the names of the companies involved and who hired you.
The job was Lou's doing County Savings Bank. They sound small, but they're part of the Lou Scott conglomerate. That was the second job. The first was some printer company. You wouldn't know them.
Okay.
As to who hired me for the job, I don't know. But they're after me too. Along with Lou Scott and their friends in the MI. Once you're done in the competitive intelligence circuit, you don't have allies. You're radioactive.
Laws cap. These people engineer financial disasters in second world countries. The conglomerate also includes the Bank of Consecration, Airberg, and the popular Papalolo line of dairy products.
I really don't. That's a lot of, yeah.
It is. Many people lost their jobs. Not just C-suite. Ordinary people. What I did to get to accounting, a lot of people got hurt. But that's just more of my shit you shouldn't have to deal with. You're solving a murder.
Okay, let's
Because
go
I'm an
here.
idiot.
Which
Okay.
is an indicator of truth. Idiot. She's nothing of the sort.
No, she's not.
You have to understand, the people around here, no one was making the call, and he kept rotting. And then they picked his clothes off, and that little fucker threw stones at
Her jaw is clenched. Her throat moves. It takes all her strength not to cave in and sob. Once.
He kept throwing stones at him for 3 days. I could hear the thud. Thud. So I called you. I hope with all my heart it's not the last thing I do in Ravishol.
She definitely called the cops. That was task complete. It could not have been a lie. That is impossible.
We were there. Together. In bed, I mean. Okay. He was in a kneeling position. He had just entered me. I was on my back, looking at him. I heard the window behind me shatter, and I turned to look. There was a hole in the glass. I turned back to him. His eyes were looking through me, and his mouth was open. Dumb. I could see.
Her chest rises and falls with each word.
I knew he was dead. Before he fell down on top of me.
I need to know what
He
happened.
was heavy. I pushed him off and he fell to the floor. There. He only had his boots on. I bit the pillow, not to scream, then ran downstairs. I waited for the second shot to come. For me. I thought there would be one. It never came.
She's forgotten about her cigarette. The butt has burned right down to her fingernails.
Oh. So am I.
What time was this? When did it happen? It would
11:30 to 12:15. I don't know the exact time. Around midnight.
It's okay. Were you inebriated?
Not as much as usual. He'd done a line, plus other things. I was drinking.
Wait. Titus said she was gurning her jaw off, much more than usual.
Oh, yeah. I did one of his lines, just to clear my head.
Good thinking. Clear your head. You should clear your head.
Did you hear or see the shooter in the course of this?
No. Nothing. I was trapped. I was stuck in my room downstairs. I got some clothes on and crawled back up, drew the blinds. Blood was coming from his mouth. Not a lot. Just a little. He was still on the floor, slouched. I couldn't be there with him anymore. So I ran down and out of my room, into the hallway, down the stairs. I knew there would be people there. Sylvie was tending the bar. A lot of people were there. The Hardys were at the table in front of the stage. I think the Union box was full. Ruby was there too. They were having such a good time. I sat down and they all welcomed me. I didn't even have to say anything. Ruby knew something was wrong.
Ruby?
Ruby. You know, the leader.
The leader? Of what?
The Hardy Boys. Well, nominally, yes. Ruby's the one they go to when things happen, like things they need taken care of.
This Ruby, in her phrasing, is entrusted with great power. She trusts her. So do the others.
Well, Ruby said let's talk upstairs. I showed her the room. I've known these people since December. They know my situation, that I can't leave a paper trail. Ruby was the first one I told.
Okay.
She said she'd take care of this. It's what she does, you know, take care of things. I helped her get the body to the bathroom. We used a belt to pull him up under the shower, to keep him upright.
To mislead you, they were tampering with the body.
To produce lividity, matching a hanging?
Yes.
We completely missed the tampering. Looks like you got there in time. What was this, 20 minutes after death?
About 20, yes. Ruby explained it would make the blood... You know what he does. Ruby went outside to talk to Titus and the boys. I was just looking at Lely in the bathroom. I had to put his clothes back on. His armor, too. It was tough, but I've seen him take it off and put it on many times. It took Ruby maybe half an hour to come back with Titus. I'd gotten him ready by then. They carried him out. I knew what they were going to do, make it look like a hanging. Ruby said they would. Ruby said to wait here. She also said I wouldn't see her for a while, that we should lay low or something. I don't know. I haven't seen her since.
We will need to take this question.
Interesting. Why did this Ruby go through so much trouble to hide something someone else did? Look into this later.
That's the first thing that went through my head when I heard the glass break. I thought they'd found me. They've killed him to punish me. All last week, I've tried not to talk to anyone or be seen so they wouldn't be hurt. I've come to understand, however, this is paranoia. What happened didn't have anything to do with me.
We can't go after loose cap. Not yet. There are other, saner leads.
I don't ask you to, Lieutenant. But there's one thing I know.
If they want to kill me, they'll kill me. If they want to toy with me, they will. She's come to this conclusion weeks ago.
When he was shot? I may have. I don't know. I couldn't hear anything.
The gunshot wasn't that loud. This is something to keep in mind when assessing the distance of the shot.
I agree.
What? He wouldn't have died if it weren't for me.
All kinds of crazy things. He was a serviceman. He must have had a gun lying around, close to her hand. A military weapon using jacketed ammunition.
I'm sad to hear that. They must have said it in some fit of frustration or under pressure. They couldn't have meant it. I've talked to them after it happened. No one has implicated me. Like what? Last week, Angus and Titus's brother...
You should have another look at that window after this. Reconstruct the scene. It's right. Yes, you see the glass sparkling. She nods. He's thinking, are we done here? Or... But we are. Oh, if you have doubts, just give us one example of deceit. Just one, and we will gladly change our minds. Gosh, be careful. It looks like this one's not waking up. You'll have to do it without pushing her further. At least for now.
Volition and drama.
Officer, it's a fine day for questions.
She did it. I'll return to this later. What's this?
The same
Oh, yeah.
small, heavy door. No lock in sight. This window, is pristine on the inside. Unlike the one next to it, golden light melts away into the blue, glassy darkness of your mind. In it are two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman on the single bed. A two-hearted spot, like the witness said. The man looks directly at the woman. The shot's possible directions converge in his mouth. A ray cast from somewhere outside, and from the roof outside, location A prime. The glass fractures around the bullet hole. Shards face inwards like a corona behind the woman's back. The man does not know the bullet has entered his brain. He never will. The ray cast from the man's mouth unravels into a fan of possible directions, all on the roof at first. The shot could have come from any of them. This is composite location A prime, most likely of the origin points. There could have been. Then the rain and slush and wind washed it away. 72%, with a weapon that fires jacketed ammunition, likely a rifle. This is a good short distance, but not too short. The perpetrator aimed with their back against the railing, or possibly kneeling for precision. This would explain why it only took them one shot. The lights were on in here. Outside it was dark. It was like shooting fish in an aquarium. A well-lit aquarium. The victim opened his mouth to let the bullet in. Neither of them would have seen anything outside in the darkness. Point X would contradict the woman's testimony, rendering the entire proposition void. These figures would be wiped out, detective. None that you've found thus far, but that doesn't mean there aren't any. That's a 28%, yes. In this model, the shot could have come from a greater distance. Nothing excludes the possibility. Should we extrapolate to include every possible point of origin in Martin? According to your map of the district, this shot could have come from a wide angle of locations, starting with the northern edge of the abandoned boardwalk, ending with an islet in the bay. Let's call them B prime. B prime for boardwalk, B double prime for Land's End, and B triple prime for the islet, detective. Then 700 meters away. The likeliest of these B positions, 20% chance. A skilled sniper could have made the shot, provided he had a safe sniper's nest. Even with the light on inside, we're talking military training. At that distance, the perpetrator would have had to take wind direction into account.
Hmm.
1.2 kilometers away, the least likely of these positions. Let's say 3%. A truly skilled sniper could have done it, possibly from a tent. No, too far-fetched. 1 kilometer away, a point beyond the docks, on an islet in the bay. The fort is ruined, but the perpetrator may have found a stable spot on the beaches surrounding it, where the concrete crumbles into the sea, as you saw in the coin-operated viewer. The shot would have been a small miracle, 5% likelihood. There is an extremely narrow field of view from the bay to the window, between Rue de Saint-Ghislain 10 and 33A. The angle would have been extreme, and access to the islets is questionable.
From where, precisely? I see you have given this a lot of thought. Are those the locations you've singled out in addition to the roof? And what is the likelihood, in your opinion, that it came from a further distance? Okay, well, we should see if there is gunshot residue or sniper nests if we go down the coast. Rule these spots out one by one. It would be the diligent thing to do. Until then, personally, I'm going with the roof version.
2 neon lit shapes.
Okay. But let's say for instance, right, that Alright, so I'm gonna talk to him first, and then we need to go find the spots. Land's End, the island.
Why? Sounds like you're making her a suspect. Ruby's one of us.
And fuck you!
Ruby is missing. If you hide from the police in a murder investigation, you become a suspect.
That's nothing. That's just
I think we'll keep sticking around.
From the corner of your eye, you see a little bird fly into the bush, right behind the window, behind Titus's back.
I'm gonna hold off on now. Let's go look at these questionable bullet leads, because I don't would it be crazy to pick up the map and I want to track a quest. Anyways, I guess we'll get out of here. Go around this way. There we go. Actually, can I talk to you again?
Make way for the master poet.
Empathy. Do. I just... Something doesn't seem right. Do I know what it is? No. Okay. Awkward. So, I'm looking around here for something. Anything. Oh. Nothing else around that way. Right. While I'm walking around the beach, I might as well go take a look.
There's nothing else to do.
Hey, I just thought I'd take a look around. Okay, so... I don't remember seeing this before. Yes, I do. Trees block the way. Oh, wait, I don't...
Beaten wooden plank.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time.
Just don't see anything. Is this not where Land's End is? Okay.
There's nothing else.
Not really what I'm looking for, but nothing there.
As you approach, he appears
What brings you down to the scenic Martinez? And then, well, I had some extra time on my hands, so I decided to stroll down here. Ah bon? I'm all ears of my friend.
God.
The comité de...
Yes.
I would offer...
What? Where he's speaking figuratively. He means he's not.
Précisé. That's why it would be... Yes, but if you have information of a vital interest, they might be willing to... But in that, I suppose that...
Ah, good.
Let me just say that always my pleasure.
I don't exactly know what I'm looking for. I thought it would be... I really thought it would be somewhere in this area. But apparently it's not. Come up through here. Interesting.
The smell. It's awful and familiar. It doesn't help. You can still... Don't you recognize it? That hideous pungency. It is death. The lieutenant has already...
Eyes up, detective. Something's not right.
There's some tear. An empty cigarette package. A man lies on the boardwalk. The smell is...
Hold on. Lividity is faintly pronounced. Whoever this is has been dead for 2...
Another dead body. This is calm now. Carefully, he's wearing mud-caked boots, beige trousers, and an old brown leather. The leather jacket suits him well. It must be custom. You find some sunflower seeds and a rain-soaked library card.
Good. We should take a look at that library card after this is done.
The man, you have to be quite inebriated to fall that bad. Well over a liter of... Or maybe it was just dark. His expression is height, 170. There's some dried blood on the... A dried chunk of blood covers... This is what killed him.
I don't see any other major wounds, do you? Seems like the head wound was...
They screech under... You see Wave, he could have easily... A .7. It's mid-market spirits, with a slight touch of menthol. The man...
Tear all around. I'd prefer if you didn't collect them this time. It's not proper.
Grabowski spearmint chewing gum. Green leaves on the cover. The blackness of death confirmed. Nearly the whole pack is there.
He ate the whole pack, right? It's to cover the smell of... I've seen it before.
The entire boardwalk.
Looks like one of the locals. But that's just a lazy...
At least this man knew how to party. Imagine the same scene without the bottle. Now that would be just sad.
And he was married. But let's try to not run ahead. For death by misadventure. He slipped and fell through... No, I don't see any...
Agreed. If...
Oh, yes. But I think that death... What about it?
Sometimes a
They'll seal this. Not that sealing it does seem to be a. From where I stand, I can see two options. We either take the case and follow the leads to identify the body on our own, or we report back to the station and leave this for our colleagues to handle. A field autopsy, I'd say we should just write down head trauma in the autopsy report and leave it at that. Good call. The guys at processing can take care of the rest. Alright, we should first examine the library card you found. Then we can call the station for Mikey name.
Okay, cool. Something still doesn't feel right. What is it? Like, I have a feeling whatever happened, it happened up here. But I don't know how to get up here. Very intriguing. I still don't see... So, I'm wandering around the whole coast. Well, maybe not the whole coast, but most of the coast. Unless I need to go towards... Let's just go up through here. Wait, what's this? Nothing. Oh, is this in the church?
heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you. The rectangular sea-worn...
If you really think we should get in there, we need to find some other way. Yes, the pulsing base. An indication of junior delinquency.
I feel like... How do I get in there?
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut. Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you. The rectangular sea-worn ornamentation appears in... Is there something here that would indicate a sniper used this place as in the distance you can hear the break?
I don't see it, Lieutenant W. Freitor. I don't see a person take a shot here and hit something there. In the whirling in rags. It's not possible to climb that ladder. And even if it were, why? There's no platform up there to aim from.
There. 1.2 kilometers over the cold water of the bay, through a thick snowstorm melting flake by flake in the waves, you see the smallest rectangle, a glowing light on the third floor of the whirling in rags. With binoculars, you would see a young woman's shape move behind the glass, a lit smoking, drinking. being happy and elated.
Those? A smoking assailant who favors Tumutiri to Astra or Joanne? Cigarette butts are everywhere.
Tiomutiri was a Revacholian colony on Ilmara. Nothing is
To warm his hands before pulling the trigger? Perhaps. But anyone could have made this. The coast is spec. Truthfully, this seems like a very poor choice to take a 1.2 kilometer rifle shot from. Visibility is awful. There's water vapor everywhere. I think we can rule out... Biddable Prime, was it?
Where are... Okay. Where's my map? What is island?
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot.
From here to the whirling? I can't see how. The church is in the way.
As you fold your fingers into a fist, you realize you could knock anyone out with your movements cause tiny little clicks, like dice rolling somewhere far away. As the plates reach the heart, you really do feel more confident. In fun, it may be all. Remember, this is a highly specialized kinetic. An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot.
So what? Where would I check on the boardwalk?
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you. The remaining windows rattle from a strong gust of wind. They're covered in a thick layer of grime. Dripping water, there's rust and corrosion.
No. I won't even try. I had a partner once. They called him Eyes, because he had to show me things. It's well enough, actually. It's hard.
Okay, so what else can we do here? Because it just doesn't seem like anything's happening. Wait. So... I don't know. Right? Oh, heck yeah. Alright, so let's go back in here. Maybe I can... Let's talk to her one more time while I'm here. First off, and two, I guess I never really examined anything else, maybe? Like...
Officer, it's a fine day for questions.
I don't have anything for volition, do I? No. This is fine. This is fine. No, I need to... What do I need to do here?
Again?
He might be wearing a disguise.
It's you again. What is it?
I need more logic. Okay. Put everything into logic and maybe pass it? Minus 1 logic, plus 1 logic. Plus 1 logic. Plus 1 logic. Plus 1 logic? Okay, let's try this again.
It's you again. What is it?
I look ridiculous. Oh, heck yeah!
A sudden flash of lightning in your neocortex.
Because she was here.
He's cobbling together shit so he can put her.
She was here all night? 11:30 to 12:15?
Yeah, with us, drinking, near the station.
No.
That's a lie.
All right. She took a fucking leak, okay? For one moment. Maybe went out, too. She has a complex operation to run from her lorry. She's a busy girl.
Could this complex operation be the one Joyce asked you to look into?
Just 'cause she was gone for 5 minutes doesn't mean she...
He's been through it. That means he's suspected her. All right, we're in. We got Ruby unaccounted for sometime during the window. This was crucial. Now let's place her on that roof.
I've seen the wench. I'm not blind. You saying she reeled herself up by her collar? Like some kind of...
Kidding?
Let's go with that. Why not? You can't draw a straight line into Clausia's window from any of the surrounding buildings. Not from what I know. Maybe from the coast. But like I said, I've been too big. 72%. There's a percentage and all. Where'd you get it from?
Definitely lie. The truth is not credible.
No, you can't.
Those numbers were an ass.
Yeah, and they don't put her on the roof either. It's just mambo jumbo. He hasn't...
Nah, the only way up there is through Clausia's room. What do you mean? We've only been drinking here for what?
Been thinking of...
There you go.
No, but that doesn't prove...
It's just two dolls.
What if they're connected by the winch, Eugene? That is your name. If they're connected, she could have got...
Yes, she could have. Tell you one thing. I liked how that got garbage.
It's never a sample.
Or ghost. It's never a ghost either. Don't worry.
Firmly. And even then, our route doesn't put that book.
Phase 2. Murder weapon. Just don't contradict yourself. If it doesn't sound like Ruby, but what if you miss interesting information that way? The choice is ultimately yours. But...
I don't want to miss the information.
So
it had to come from a breech-loading rifle. Military grade. Not even you militia monkeys have. This goes against your short-range theory. If the murder weapon was military grade, how did Ruby get it? Carl.
that wasn't strong.
Yes, goddammit, I know what a 72% chance means.
Just making sure we are on the same page. It doesn't all fit.
Look, fucko. Ruby and I are...
yeah, everyone knows Glenn loves guns.
I don't know, Glenny.
Look who's finally speaking. Ratty's been uncharacteristically quiet since you started theorizing. Maybe he has something to gain from implicating her.
She organizes...
It's clear this one is protective of...
Easy now, Glenn.
You don't need to prove anything. Doubt is enough for now. And Titus must have some.
All right, Carl. Keep...
Pete, we're not seriously considering it all.
Phase 3. Motive. The last component.
And I suppose you have a theory on that.
Think about it. Why go through all that effort? It was her idea, wasn't it? The hanging. You went along, but she suggested it.
She had, like, a fully formed plan and shit. Right when she came back to...
Really, Shanks? Clausia wanted to talk to another girl, that's all. She was just the first one up there.
Time for a logics demonstration.
You're on thin...
It's a thought exercise, Titus. Think. You kill him. Get up there. Shoot him. Get down.
Alone. I don't drag...
If she used us, then that's a serious violation.
But she didn't. She would never...
Glenn, I thought the same thing when she skipped town and left us in this
Oh, so he didn't rule her out completely. And she skipped town. This is good.
There's no fucking...
Man, now he's...
Okay.
Silence. The old man. A very small nod. And a trickle of tobacco.
Yeah, I see it. There's one more thing I've been wondering about. Ever since you asked me where she is. Add it to your list. I don't know where she went. She just got up and left. Got real scared, too. Wouldn't tell me where. However, hard I asked. Want to know why? She was afraid I would tell you. Maybe she was right. By now, I probably would.
She knew there's evidence on her, and she knew we'd find it. This is typical suspect behavior, why fleeing is always incriminatory.
Perhaps. Ask her if you find her. It won't be easy, though. She made Friday afternoon, when you first arrived. I got word the RCM was in town. Then she came in to see me. Told me she was leaving. I told you. You. Yes, you. The cop with the sideburns and the disco clothes. Sure. You know, when I first saw you limping here, I thought she was paranoid or sniffing her own supply. But she said you have a funny taste in clothes, and that you won't until you have something on her. She said she's heard of you from Jamrock, that you're a human can opener, that you play suspect.
And then when they're all empty, just move on to the next can. Don't look back unless there was something you missed.
Fucking hell.
Open Angus up like a can? Yes, he did. Now, we can whine about it, whack him, or we can go on with our lives.
Silence. He nods.
You are insistent.
Yeah, there was something else. She wouldn't tell me, though. I could see she wanted to. It was burning on her lips. This called Titus, this called Pete. But she was too scared. She's not far. We know that much. She didn't take her lorry, so...
Good fucking luck, man.
Yeah.
She's not real.
She's not a little.
Where have you looked for?
More precisely, on the coast, past the waterlog. She's not here, so...
Who's doing this looking? They're all here.
Lizzie needed some air. You're a smart cop, but you're a stupid person. No one goes to tell Airflot anything. If he has to know, he has to know.
It's called a radio, you believe. The gardener may have played you a game when she stormed out. She has her own plan.
Sure, there's some shithouses. I hear they have a shack where junkies sometimes crash.
We will start there.
Boyish. Here's Red. It'll have to.
His grip is firm and reassuring, like holding a piece of unpolished granite. You know, I don't usually do this. I just measure things, but...
No, we're good.
Why not? You could turn the thing into an actual police force. Afraid you would actually have to follow...
Rich boy law is a sham. It only works for the Wild Pines lady. So keep your lab. The coast is a dangerous place for law.
It's not a threat. It's a...
Okay, well, back to the coast. Here I go again. I don't want to add anything at the moment. Map and... I guess I could go here. Wait. Just because I can. No, experience is experience, so if I can this mirror thing's listed. There's a door right there too.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face. A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, the faucet is... You handle the chain cutters. Told you that the mirror begins to clear.
Okay. Well, I got something, I guess. Alright, so what else can I do while I'm...
Waves are beginning to die down.
Why does she care about the waves so much?
What is it with waves?
But until that happens, I can try to assist you the best I can. So, what will it be, officer? Oh, that's good to know, I guess. Why is it in the sea? This calls for a funeral, if you ask me. Aye. Feels deserved, don't you think? Fallen in the line of duty like... Why odd?
Life World. Someone's been reading.
Oh yeah? Take it from...
That's all we have time for right now, anyway.
Absolutely. Things like what, for example?
Okay, then.
As you hold it in your hands, some secrets are better left. It occurs. It smells like a dead sea creature. Somehow, the faint impressions of many footprints are also present. Though the crust, it's too late. You've already thought about it, and now your hands are covered. Now you're just flicking that shit everywhere. As you hold it in your hand, there is no why.
Tequila? Can't really remember.
It's a touchy topic. He really has no...
Tequila?
The legend returns. You know the dance. Smokable smokes, pissable pilsner. Drink it, then...
Uncle.
There's...
Our tenant, the Nay, I haven't.
Because she's blind, which you seem to have forgotten.
This is my little cinder block town.
She's being evasive.
There was a murder in Martinez.
Would you now? I know how this world works, and it doesn't work when people tell on each other. Aye, that you are, Dark Omen. Help yourself and your organization. Help the Storm Cloud. There's not much to tell. People come and go.
I see, ma'am. I hope you...
You should look around your shack. Maybe she's...
I can...
I could use a breather. It's been another track and field day.
Well, must say, I'm proud of this one. It's pretty...
Tequila? My jacket?
A look of
What the fuck are you talking about, Tequila? Faun? That's medium.
It becomes abundantly clear to you how this man managed to... I'm calling it. It's neurological.
That shit is so medium concept.
It's an okay jacket, if you are into that look. Okay, let's step aside.
Tequila.
Okay, let's step aside. I've been meaning to have a little chat with you. It's...
Eclectic is for pop music with indigenous percussion. You're a...
Well, Still, you might try branching out a little. Let's not...
A warm...
Anyway.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
What bad?
I don't think questioning...
Yes. Yes.
It doesn't look like...
Hello, mister. Ruby. Ruby. My mom tells me I'm a big girl, but she doesn't know that I can't say Earl. Or like...
Kids.
Bye!
Okay, fisherman woman, fisherwoman, fishing woman.
The waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards. Simmer down. Oh? Who? Okay. When did this... Oh. Yes, that's the optimal time. Got to make the most of the calm. Sorry I couldn't help you out. Maybe I can help you... Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
Okay. Nice. Don't need that right now, but nice. Go back up around here, maybe. Wait. Talk to these people.
Hello again. No, I'm afraid.
So you haven't seen any...
No, I'm sorry.
There's something friendlier. He's telling the truth. He hasn't seen anyone.
Okay.
Always my...
Yes?
A row of ghostly shades facing a crumbling wall.
Yeah,
with another
yeah.
7 shades standing 10 meters from them.
I don't know. Perhaps.
Remember what?
Another like...
Or maybe...
Yeah. To be honest, if...
A cold...
Okay. I don't think there's anybody else I can talk to in the area.
The light vanishes inside the concrete slit. The structure goes deep under the...
No idea. We might find... In conclusion,
I hope maybe it's just a... There's no echo. Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height. Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you. The rectangular sea-worn ornamentation appears in stark contrast to the padlock, carelessly drilled into the wood. Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height. You jam the pathetic... Suddenly, the pry bar snaps. Metal shavings fly everywhere.
I don't know. You don't. Or I thought this was a lousy way to enter a place of worship that's already in disrepair.
This was surely just a freak accident. Nothing happens. Oh.
I don't think that's going. Do you think our suspect is hiding inside?
The lieutenant nods. Side.
Well, I know where I probably should try to find one, maybe? Maybe.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot.
I don't want to... I don't know where to go. How do you get around back?
You see, a slogan used to enter.
Is there anybody else that I'm not haven't talked to? I don't think so. Oh? Did I know this was back here?
The tent is just tucked.
Come on! Get in and close the flap behind you. The warm stuff's getting out. Sorry, you barely have room for one.
You go ahead. I'm sure you will.
Alright, let's go.
A young man with peroxide blonde hair holds up a Harman Walshi tape player, nodding.
Hardcore! Hardcore! Yeah!
This young man adds a capital G, or maybe it's not got volume.
You know Van Eyck? Wow!
The skinny wraith looks at you.
So am I! Oh, Egghead to the Advent?
You see a young...
Hello,
There is definitely something imbecilic. Yes, should the future. His grip is...
This is my posse.
The young man with air.
And Egghead. Egg! Together with a settled burger, who's out there right now, we have many in the pipeline of...
That means they haven't set up a single one.
You see, yeah, places it. I apologise for my friend Noit's potty mouth. I realise this is not how you speak to a police officer. He has authority issues. Yeah, it's a matter of occupied... I'm talking about a church. And I'm not exaggerating. Even a place of spiritual refuge can become a magnet for all sorts of dopeheads and... Dopeheads! Burnouts! Well, I'm sad to say, that's exactly what happened. Sad because we were just about to put Martinez on the map with one of the maddest dance clubs in Jamrock. Strikes that! And sadder yet, because the dopeheads and burnouts hold up in there with the worst cut.
He leans back a little, watching you. Good. This calls for an opinion. You're an expert in those.
The spooky kind. I was hoping you would be the judge of that, officer. All I can say is, their spookiness is the kind that keeps us from restoring this church into a community. Also, they don't eat or clean the building. People just want to... Thank you. So you're gonna look into it, right? It should be a police matter. Getting them out. Whatever spook... All right.
Andre's obviously very happy you took him seriously.
Yes. I had to do it in an... Of course. All right.
You sense the ka-ching. The key hits your palm. The speed freak's nod to you. The speed... A respectful nod. You...
Not long. I'm so...
Somewhere in the...
Yes, I do. I don't... Oh, yeah. I knew you'd get it.
He nods attentively.
Sure, man. Tell us what you want to know. Let's do it. He's a quiet man. Mostly communicates through me. Yes? Yes. What?
He nods enthusiastically. No doubt.
Truth is, I don't really know. Yes. When I first won an Andre. Oh. No. The other one. Which other one? Felt like... Not exactly. We've just... Sure. What? As always. So you had a talk. It's good you talked to Andre first. Gave me time to get a read.
This young speed freak seems to know a lot about science. His look is intensely suspicious.
A sticker? You mean a...
Interesting. He wants you to describe it, though...
Good. What did you want to know? Yes, you're the 23rd person to get it right. And I've asked 23 people. Looks like it's a dead guy smiling. He defeated his present mode. Or maybe he's not dead. Simplicity was... Well, the sticker, the clothes, the music. It is. I guess one could write an entire...
I broke my bar for nothing.
A shaggy looking.
Oh.
She must be a cell. The law. It's cold out here. Everyone knows drugs make you invulnerable to...
That's my name. I take it you have met the others. Did they tell you about the church and the... Will you help us? Great. Huh?
Maybe she didn't hear you.
So should you. Oh, I didn't notice that. Yeah, well... Look, man, fuck the hat. I'm sorry. My whole family swears and it rubbed off on me. No.
Just no?
It's pretty desolate here. I only hear the dogs bark at night and see the shadows move down the coast. Exactly. It's our chance to turn the grim desolate... This, actually just one wire. A contact...
Your mangled brain would like you to know there is a boxer called No idea.
Okay. Okay.
Well... Actually, what if I go back up this way? There's nothing. Okay. Thought I'd try. I guess, theoretically speaking, go in here and maybe...
Wooden, the lock.
Let's go.
A great whoosh in the heart of...
Whoa. I mean, it looks pretty cool. I'll be back down that way in a moment. I need that. Don't really see anything else.
A machine stands in...
Another radio computer. We should leave. I doubt this place bears any connection to the case.
You see fluorescent plate. The lieutenant. The speaker comes.
Good afternoon.
It's the same old woman you spoke with through the radio computer.
Good, thank you. Please repeat. Is this the personal log? Please, and I have...
Saint-Brune.
Anything else? Good.
The machine's keyboard is behind that. This is the machine's filament memory. In white, silver. This is her innocence, Dolores Day. Cradled in her arms are a pair of glowing lungs, clearly visible. Your knees touch the floor. The floorboards are hard and cold. The world is silent. The ocean feels distant. The woman looks down at you, kneeling. She towers among her. She acknowledges the passing of someone who is still alive. You. As that soft word passes through your mind, the lieutenant draws an X-shaped cross from shoulder to shoulder. Your fingertips touch your chest 4 times. Then you rise from your knees into the apricot-colored light of...
Yes. It's a man...
On the coast of an
They used to be... We should be...
Respectful. A pang of guilt. The lieutenant...
I have a theory, yes. There was a police raid a while back. I heard... Well...
How come the lieutenant...
3 precincts were involved in the raid, and people say Precinct 41 was one of them. I'm sorry, I'm not saying you were. It was a clandestine operation. I don't know anything about it, why it was conducted. Good luck. It happened a while ago. It's unimportant to our business in Martinez now.
Despite that, no amount of Commodore read the highest category more. And innocence is no. Many terribly. She was, wow, bystand. That is why the 300 years, as did we all. In a city called, she was dressed in a white and pearl. Oh yes, midwinter, one of them, something, Dolores, this inhuman quality, terrifying. Although she was the most, the misks suggesting she adored. Little is known, this subtle.
Lieutenant Yef, what are you thinking of, if I may ask? She's been dead for 3... None of this is, in fact, this church.
A jigsaw of broken shards falls into place in front of you. A ghostly reconstruction of the stained glass. Unknown. Something during the raid the lieutenant... The escutcheon on her throne said small figures of white. Below both women, and then along afterlife, death. After
death. Life again. This exaltation is common in Dolorian sacralism. It was deemed justice, union, prudence, and force. Eyes cool.
The mother of humanism towers above.
Yes, we all are. Her name?
The woman looks by inside.
It's not spiritual. It's constitutional. The Dolorian...
Alright, well, I looked inside. No. Oh, this didn't have...
The young man with...
This is hardcore. It's hardcore! Skip it. Hi again. So, oh yeah.
If you don't know what the founding party is, there might be a way to mask it.
Come to think of it, I've never really... Yes? And? What happened? But you did see the machines, right? I tell you, they're in there. You just have to give it another go. As always...
Huh? I see you're here again. Offside, man. Did I mention get...
Okay. So... What was that? What did I miss over here? Oh. Oh, that's nice.
A pane of Eton, barely holding it. The pane falls into the icy snow with a soft thunk.
I just... I'm so confused.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the way...
The waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards. I'll just keep the cord elite. Hi, ma'am. Of course.
Something about the way she says it makes you want to sing.
Oh, it's good to see you here.
What brings you here?
Nothing, really. I've had my
That. And she's also keeping an eye on you.
spy. Then there's the matter.
Water drip, the smell of
I'm surprised.
dark eyes.
Fortunately.
All right. Politics time. Let's react.
Maybe. Have I told you how they discovered this place? No. They're in... I'm guessing you don't... Well, your condition has left you no worse off than most of these people. The literacy rate is around... I knew you. Remind me to tell you one day. Of course. I hear you have singled out a suspect and are in pursuit. This is cause for caution.
Didn't help me at all. Who am I supposed to talk to? Where am I supposed to go? Nothing. I guess so far.
Hello. Have you tried?
The lieutenant, he won't be your nog, but he won't be thrilled about this either.
Here you go, man. I respect your
I was really hoping to find a freaking crowbar, but I guess I'm not that fortunate. See here. What do I need here? Wait. Look into your eyes.
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Do I have anything of volition? No. Wait. +1. No. No. Shit.
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions.
Soft, light brown eye. I have bad news for you. You know these guys? Who? Me?
Wait.
Yes, you. He's talking about you. You too. Me? What? These guys are compromised. She's got them singing along to her tune. The little bleeps and bloops you trust for info, you can't trust them anymore. Believe it. There's no way of knowing. All bullshit, man. Especially no fucking really. Glory, I take it back. She likes you. The crown head is a boring condom. How it always does. There's nothing you can do about it. You are how you are, and she is how she is. No, it's better to know you're being played. Yes, she is a lady. In his defense, that is correct, a little. But when it comes to assessments of character, and don't be melodramatic, you can't draw a sound conclusion. She may want to control the information rollout, not to become a suspect. She may have a past she's escaped. See? It's oddly modern. Don't worry. It's only been 4 or 5 seconds. You've got this. The silence.
God, no.
Who? She take it easy. Yeah, see?
I agree. You wouldn't give us your real name.
Okay. Okay, it's not. You log your work every week. It's all transmitted to Common, sir. I couldn't just beg you not to enter my name. So I like I lied before. Like I did at LCSB. No. It's submerged in a plastic buoy on the coast, in the reeds. It just doesn't say Clausia Amandu.
Falsified documents?
Passport and visa. Given to me by my employer.
Why would they do that?
I didn't show up to a rendezvous. They don't take that lightly. I didn't show up because I was afraid they'd do something to me.
She fears an arrest right here and now.
West of the board, it's useless.
The lieutenant.
You're welcome to it. It's in the It's Katarzyna Alazie.
It's a grad name. It also makes Clausia almost an acronym for Katarzyna Alazia.
It was a sentimental thing.
A nickname.
A teenage boy. 1,000,000 years ago.
She nods. Her round eyes meet yours.
I am. They can never take my sash and my scepter.
Yes, they can. For love. She nods. Her back straight. Ready for whatever is next.
I did. There was an older woman.
That is the anyone could know that.
What time did you make the...
Thursday night.
It checks out.
But I know the time of the call, too. I know I have not been 100% truthful with you officers. But I am now. But I haven't done it.
She purposefully misrepresented fucking mud. That's right, gang. Stern and merciless now. Stern and merciless as we reel her in. The lieutenant produces a pair of handcuffs.
Please, no. I think I know who did it. Who shot Lely. I can tell you. I can help.
She's silent for a second, as if looking into herself for certainty. Gearing up for this betrayal is hard for her.
Ruby. She has this thing for me. Ever since I met her and the boys downstairs. She's been pretty frank about what she wants. Sex. When I started spending time with Lely, she told me...
I don't understand. What exactly in your relationship made you think she's romantically interested in you?
She said she's in love with me. She even asked me to run...
And you led her on?
A little. I was flattered.
This is just an assumption.
I know what it sounds like. Somehow, she knew Lely was dead. She wasn't surprised at all.
This is a familiar theory. You had it too, remember? Could it be that Ruby was covering up after herself? Yet again, you're coming up with this. The worst thing is, it may be true.
She came over one night, drunk, and she's a pro. She must be. Keep the parties in line. I tried severing ties with her after that. I thought it had worked, but...
Some of that fear is still with her. What are you talking about? She's afraid you'll arrest her.
She could have had access to the roof. You've noticed that door there, right? She could have come to the roof through that, then taken the shot.
Then slipped back downstairs without anyone noticing.
Interesting theory. Did she know that door exists?
Yes, of course. She's been up here many times, jacking private stations off the ring antenna. She used to come here to drink on the roof with me, before it got...
Okay, and arrest the liar now.
Thank you. Thank you. You won't regret.
Something tells you, you will. She nods. Then no.
Okay.
She slowly... You are. This is not the end of this.
Lies.
Yes, we demand she be punished for deceit. She slowly lights another cigarette and steadies her breath.
I want an opinion. I want somebody to tell me what the freaking right thing to do is at this point in time. I am so confused. Okay, so she did. So, I tell her she's under arrest, right? We bring her in. I want some time to think about this decision before I decide. Let me figure out if Titus has anything more to say about that situation. Because that would make... It doesn't make me finding her help at all. Let's...
Hello, officer.
Cool.
The Copper-nado is back. What do you want? Nope. Next question. Yeah. Anything.
Okay. So...
You think you have a pretty hot suspect right now, don't you? That ruby of yours? Notice how it came together without casting too much suspicion on Clasia. It was nice and ruby-centric in the end. Anything strike you a bit off about this mishmash? Good point. It is rather rare these days, but do continue. Absolutely. It could have come from anywhere, but you're suddenly so certain it came from the roof behind the window. Notice how this hasn't come up at all. Even Hardy and his boys didn't mention it. Neither did you. That's right. Finish thought. Don't listen to this guy. The theory was solid. He's...
No, I'm gonna take some time. Alright, thank you for watching. I will be playing this more soon. If you could like, comment, subscribe, share the video, go look at other videos on the channel. I don't know. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a nice day. Bye-bye.